Hello everyone, welcome to Crypto Masters, where masters of the game give us a guided tour of the entire crypto ecosystem. I'm Vinita Chatterjee, leading you into the fantastic world of Metaverse. And today we are extremely excited to have with us Mr. Vivek Singh, who is the CEO of Galaxy. Yes, it's not just a C, it's Galaxy. And he will tell us a lot more about what's going on in the world of Metaverse. Welcome Vivek, welcome to the show.
Yeah, thanks.
So Vivek, tell me what's going on in the world of Metaverse. Why is this hype?
Actually, there are a lot of things happening in Metaverse. And Metaverse is basically like, it's a virtual world. And not only virtual world, if you see, you can do a lot of things in the virtual world. So, Metaverse is a new way of internet.
People were really intrigued when Facebook changed its name to Meta. So why do you think Facebook suddenly changed its name?
It's not only Facebook. If you see most of the bigger players, they are coming to Metaverse now. Because what you saw in the .com boom, the boom was developing. So similarly, Metaverse is developing now. And Metaverse is a new way to experience internet. Because right now what we are experiencing is a very limited way to experience internet. We can just, browse, click, but we cannot do a lot of things, in the internet right now.
Okay.
So Metaverse is a new experience where you can just not click and browse, you can do a lot more things.
So it is more of an immersive experience, if I am aware, right?
That's correct. Because right now, if you see, the internet experience is just limited to hands.
Okay.
So just imagine a world where you can actually walk, where you can talk and interact with people just like we're doing right now.
Okay.
So that is what Metaverse is. It's a new way to experience internet.
Initially, there was a .com boom, like you said, and today is the time of Web3 or the fourth industrial revolution. What do you have to say about the convergence of Web3 and the Metaverse?
Correct. So if you see in Metaverse, lot of big players, banking, retail, all these players are coming. The reason they are coming because, as I said, first of all, it's a new experience.
Okay.
Because it's a virtual experience for people who are using internet. Second, there is a security, because it's on, Metaverse is using blockchain, that's why it's safe. And just to let you know, the hype of Metaverse is even more than blockchain.
What are you saying?
What you saw in the blockchain space, in 2020, there was a lot of hype.
Okay.
If you see the end of the 2020, December, there was a lot of hype in Bitcoin, all these blockchains. But something is bigger than blockchain. That is Metaverse.
Okay.
And the reason is bigger because it's giving you a new way to experience, a new way to touch internet, a new way to people interact with people who are not in your country.
So for example, like if I'm sitting here and if I want to maybe have coffee with Mr. Barack Obama, I can do that in the Metaverse, right?
Correct. So basically, Barack Obama can send his own avatar who can be same as Barack Obama.
Okay.
And he can be sitting with you. So basically, he can wear your devices, which is called VR device, which he can wear, and वो पहन के it will look like he actually Barack Obama is sitting next to you.
मतलब जैसे हम लोग ऐसे बैठे हैं.
Correct. हम जैसे बात कर रहे हैं, वैसे ही actual Barack Obama, he can wear the device and he can wear the glasses and he can be sitting next to you.
Oh my God.
Even though you are quite far from him.
Geographies and boundaries will be completely disappearing due to Metaverse, right?
Right. So right now, if you're doing a video call, any platform, Zoom, Google Meet, you cannot shake hands.
Right.
So Metaverse is going to change that.
Okay.
You're going to shake hands. You're going to interact in a different way. You can go one room to another room. So suppose, one meeting is going on this room and you want to jump to another room. Okay. You want to go to cafeteria. So you can go to all these different places being in Metaverse.
मतलब ऐसे जैसे teleporting होता है.
Correct.
Teleporting की तरह.
Correct. Just imagine, I'm sitting here right now.
Okay.
And there is an event in Dubai, which is a crypto event.
Right.
Happening in next 1 hour. So I cannot go to Dubai in just 1 hour because I have to get my visa. I have to go to take a flight, book a flight. So it will never be done in just 1 hour.
Okay.
But same thing can happen in Metaverse. Suppose in a Metaverse, the same event happens in a Metaverse. So there is a room where I can, go to this event. There can be a different rooms for different conferences. So I can directly just click the Metaverse and go inside.
जैसे sci-fi movie में हम लोग बचपन में देखते थे कि हम लोग ऐसे कर रहे हैं, हमारा clothes change हो रहा है, ऐसे कर रहे हैं, हमारा avatar change हो रहा है. It's all possible in Metaverse, right?
Yes, that is happening right now. It's becoming the reality now. So अभी जो पिक्चरों में दिखाते थे कि हम जैसे एक दुनिया से दूसरी दुनिया में जाते हैं, we are going from one city to another city in an instant. So which is going to happen in the virtual world. So that is what metaverse is. वो पूरा virtual world है.
Okay.
और हम जैसे interact कर रहे हैं इंटरनेट से, is going to change completely, drastically.
Wow, wow. Okay, we recently see that a lot of fashion industry conglomerates, like the big fashion brands and the big fashion giants, have suddenly got their own stores in the metaverse. So suddenly fashion industry का इतना interest कैसे आया metaverse के ऊपर?
See, the fashion industry is basically, suppose you want to buy a cloth, you want to buy a shoes. So basically, you need to wear that particular cloth and see, experience like how it looks like on you. Because you know the clothes basically, सबसे ज़्यादा shopping में सबसे ज़्यादा mistakes people they make when you're shopping, they're shopping for clothes. If you go to Flipkart, if you go to any website, and you can't just say that this is going to suit you until unless you try it yourself. So metaverse is giving you the opportunity. You can send your own avatar inside the metaverse. Suppose you go to Nike store.
Okay.
So you can send your own avatar, which can be captured through artificial intelligence.
Okay.
वो आपका AI से पूरा स्कैन होके जो आपका प्रॉपर जो शूज़ का साइज है, पैर का जो साइज है, that can be scanned accurately, and that can be used as a as a right way, accurate way to buy shoes.
What are you saying? Because मुझे मेरे sizes कभी मिलते नहीं हैं. Online, whenever I shop, it's always little big or little small, or it's always very uncomfortable. But this time I can actually try it online.
Right. So if you see most of the shopping stores right now, still people are visiting shopping stores or retail stores, shopping malls. The reason is that they want to experience the shoes or the clothes that they are buying.
Right.
Because
I want to try it before I buy it.
Correct. Because buying a mobile from electronic store, e-commerce store is a different experience than buying a cloth or buying a shoes.
Correct.
Because you want to see how you feel, like how how
whether it fits,
how it looks on you, how how it fits.
Correct.
So that's the reason I think metaverse is giving you that opportunity. You can scan your avatar, you can send your avatar inside the metaverse. He can try all that different items, clothes, shoes, and even you can see like how it feels, because you cannot see yourself accurately, but you can see your avatar accurately.
But will it be exactly the same? क्या हमारा जो resonance होगा वो हमारे अवतार के साथ equal होगा?
Yes, completely. Just to give you an idea, artificial intelligence इतना advanced हो चुका है, it can exactly it can measure the parameters, आपका जो face है, आपका expressions है, the kind of person you are. Right. So वो सब मतलब आपका कैप्चर हो गया आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस के थ्रू, एक बार डेटा कैप्चर हो गया. सो ये इंटेलिजेंटली आपको सजेस्ट करेगा कि यू कैन वेयर दिस शूज बेस्ड ऑन ये पास्ट हैबिट्स, पास्ट बाइंग हैबिट्स. सो आपको वो इंटेलिजेंटली आपको बताया कि ये शूज आपको अच्छा नहीं लगेगा. अभी मोस्ट ऑफ टाइम्स क्या होता है, हम शॉपिंग करते हैं, वी बाय समथिंग यूजलेस.
यस,
वी जस्ट बाय आउट ऑफ द इंटीमेशन, हमको ये अच्छा लगता है, वी जस्ट बाय इट. बट देयर इज नो इंटेलिजेंस सोर्स हु कैन गाइड यू. So artificial intelligence plus metaverse, it's going to be a better experience.
Even the banking sector, I mean, we recently saw the news where JP Morgan entered metaverse and created a platform called Onyx. So what do you have to say about the banking sector and its interest in the metaverse?
Yeah. So banking sector, if you say, there are two key important things. First is customer experience, and second is security of the funds. So both of which can be achieved through blockchain. Okay. So I mean, if you see in metaverse, normally we are visiting bank because we want to speak to that customer care executive. We don't want to, just chat with someone, because chat takes longer. If you're chatting with someone, it will take 1 hour or 2 hours.
Yeah.
But if I'm visiting you face to face, the problem will be resolved within 15 minutes.
Correct.
So that's the reason even these banks understand, because people are craving to, have an artificial branch, a virtual branch for these banks. So these banks are going to establish virtual branch, in a somewhere metaverse space, like JP Morgan has done in Decentraland.
Yes.
But there are different spaces, metaverse spaces are there. Decentraland is basically just one example.
Right.
In future, we'll have much more real estate spaces like Decentraland, where basically, people can interact with these banking customer care executives face to face, and the problem will be resolved within just 10 minutes or 5 minutes.
My avatar will be able to see the avatar of the branch manager or maybe some representative of the bank in the metaverse, and all my doubts will be solved.
Right now, JP Morgan has created the avatar of CEO. Okay. CEO of JP Morgan. It's the same person, if you go to that metaverse, it's the same person interacting with the customer. So it will feel very real. Not like an image what we see in the internet right now. So it will be very advanced version of internet where the experience will be better.
Wow, amazing. Wow, that's quite a development. Okay, along with that, recently there was a news and that came out in a big way that, there's a technology where the deaf and the dumb people across the world who cannot communicate. Now, Meta has created a platform whereby they will have their own subtitles written in some form.
Okay, see, limitations for these people, who has disabilities. So उनके limitations जो होता है real world में होता है. In real world there are limitations, I agree. But when it comes to virtual world, they are not deaf there, they are not dumb there. They can create an avatar who can speak what they type.
Okay.
They can type, but the avatar will speak.
Okay.
Similarly, for deaf, dumb people also, the avatar can hear. He can send messages to him. So basically, वहाँ पे जो limitations है, you can overcome with artificial intelligence, with avatars. So अभी avatars जो है उसमें भी बहुत सारे innovations हो रहे हैं. Like avatar which can feel, which can judge people. So उसमें भी अभी बहुत सारे improvements हो रहे हैं. So I'm sure that artificial intelligence जो इतना advance हो रहा है with the help of Python, so काफ़ी advance हो जाएगा वो.
Wow. तो ये I'm sure you are a part of the NFT space as well. और Metaverse में तो NFT का एक बहुत importance and significance hai. Now my next question to you is, what is the correlation between Metaverse and NFTs?
Okay, so Metaverse is a virtual world, okay? In virtual world, we will have, अब जैसे अब real life में भी assets होते हैं. We have sofa, this sofa we are sitting, this is also an asset.
Right.
So in virtual world also you will have assets. Like you will have different assets, like sofa, your clothes that you wear, that is also assets.
Right.
So the earrings, the anything, the money which we are trading, the money which you are sending each other, even that is an assets. So basically all these digital assets which are non-fungible, जो कि एक दूसरे से अलग है.
Okay.
So that is NFT, non-fungible tokens. जैसे अभी कैश होता है, 100 रुपीज़ की आप नोट लेके आओ, 10 लेके आओ, all are same. अभी जैसे कोई पेंटिंग लेके आओ, आप 10 पेंटिंग बना लो अलग अलग, but they are unique.
They are different from each other.
They can't be same. So that's why they are non-fungible. And cash is example of fungible. Cash में क्या होता है कि you can exchange. आप 100 रुपीज़ नोट लेके आओ, मैं भी सेम लेके आता हूँ. So it's almost same. We can exchange 100 रुपीज़ each other. So जो exchange हो गया वो हो गया fungible.
Fungible हो गया.
और जो exchange नहीं होता है, that is non-fungible.
तो Metaverse में NFT का इतना significance क्यों है?
NFT का बेसिकली सिग्निफिकेंस इसलिए है क्योंकि मतलब जो भी आप एसेट्स बनाते हो मेटावर्स वर्चुअल वर्ल्ड में, जो भी एसेट्स बनते हैं, क्योंकि वो एसेट्स आपको काम आएंगे. आपने जो भी एसेट्स बनाए, आपने अपने बनाए मेटावर्स में, वो सबको दूसरे को भी काम आएंगे. जैसे फॉर एग्जांपल अभी आपने जैसे सोफ़ा बनाया, अभी ये सोफ़ा जो इवेंट इसमें है, अभी मैं इसमें बैठ के गया, किसी और को भी सोफ़ा चाहिए होगा, किसी और को भी सीट रिजर्व करनी होगी, तो वो सीट्स भी एक एसेट मतलब NFT बन गई एक्चुअली. और ये तो सिर्फ सोफ़ा की बात कर रहा हूँ. अब जैसे उसमें मतलब कैंटीन में कुछ फूड आइटम्स है, तो अभी जैसे दूसरे लोग आए तो वर्चुअल वर्ल्ड में भी ये सब आने वाला है एक्चुअली, फूड आइटम्स. और ये मतलब एक्चुअली उसका कोई सेंस बनता नहीं है, बट वो फूड आइटम्स हो गए, जैसे क्वाइन हो गए, कुछ कॉइन्स होते हैं, आप गेम्स में जाओ तो आपको एक्स्ट्रा पावर मिलते हैं. तो वैसे ही ये कॉइन बेसिकली मतलब पावर के लिए तो नहीं, लेकिन यहाँ पे एक्सेस के लिए यूज होगा. जैसे भी कोई इवेंट में जाना है, अभी एक फेमस एग्जाम्पल लेते हैं, कोई स्पोर्ट्स क्लब है जो कि मेम्बरशिप बेच रहे हैं और उनके वो कॉइन भी दे रहे हैं. वो कॉइन से उनको जो इंपॉर्टेंट इवेंट्स होते हैं स्पोर्ट्स के, तो उसमें एक्सेस मिलेगा. तो वो NFTs दे रहे हैं बेसिकली, अपने इवेंट के एक्सेस NFTs है वो. तो मतलब NFT इज लाइक आपको जो सिस्टम चलाना है, इकोसिस्टम, उसके लिए NFTs चाहिए. टोकन्स, आइटम्स, whatever things you require to run that metaverse, that is NFT.
Why is the retail industry so interested in Metaverse?
Okay. So basically, अभी आप recently if you follow this last 1 or 2 year trends, there have been cases जहाँ पे आप नकली नाइकी शूज मिला है, नकली रिबॉक शूज मिला है on the popular site, Flipkart. These are the top.
Fake तो मिलता ही है, हाँ.
Correct. These are top e-commerce sites. And लोगों का फीडबैक ऐसा हो गया कि मतलब they can't trust because even the top e-commerce site is selling you a fake item.
That's a sad part.
Correct. With the help of blockchain, metaverse. तो ये सब चीज़ अगर ब्लॉकचेन मेटावर्स का जो इंटीग्रेशन है, अगर ये सब के थ्रू होता है, तो फर्स्ट थिंग इज दैट यू विल बी श्योर दैट यू आर बाइंग ओरिजिनल आइटम, उसमें फेक तो नहीं है, यू आर बाइंग एन ओरिजिनल आइटम. सेकंड इज दैट यू कैन ट्राई दैट आउट. सो अभी जैसे आपने जो भी है ई कॉमर्स की शॉपिंग हो गई, ई कॉमर्स इज जस्ट नॉट लिमिटेड मोबाइल के लिए, बट देयर आर क्लोथ्स, there are different like you have some articles for makeup, You can try that out on the avatar. So you can try that out on the avatar, and you can see whether how it feels to the avatar, how it looks to the avatar. So before buying, basically it's a virtual experience. आप जाके self में जाते हो. जैसे now you go to shopping mall. Why? Because you want to explore the self. You want to see
We want to try it out.
Yeah, you want to see that how the real stuff looks like.
Correct.
Because you just image is there.
It's about the experience.
Yeah. If you go to the Amazon website, just image is there.
Yeah.
But if you want to turn it 360 degree and you want to see like how it actually looks like, so you get that 360 degree experience once you go to that virtual mall.
So a virtual mall in the metaverse can actually give me a real life experience?
Yes. There are a lot of projects coming around virtual malls.
Okay.
One is Meta Mall and a lot of other projects which are coming around virtual mall. And Walmart, the biggest retail unit, even they are also planning to implement this virtual mall.
So what are DAPPs or decentralized apps, and what is the significance of DAPPs in the metaverse?
So basically, these DApps are decentralized apps. They are different from what you see in the general world, because these are deployed in a Web3 way, in a decentralized way. Suppose, just to give you an example, if I have to attack one system, there is one system I have to attack. It's very easy for the hacker. And suppose if I have to attack hundreds of systems, will it be possible?
Okay.
Not possible, right?
Yes.
So similarly, DApps are much more secure because they are not deployed on a single centralized server, but they are deployed on multiple nodes.
Okay.
So that's why DApps are much more secure compared to apps.
और मेटावर्स में DAPPs का इस्तेमाल क्यों ज़्यादा हो रहा है?
मेटावर्स में ऐसा है कि इट्स इकोसिस्टम. मेटावर्स कभी भी इफ़ यू सी इट्स अ वर्चुअल वर्ल्ड, तो वहाँ पे आपको मल्टीपल ऐप्स लगेंगे. First app will be for the financial purpose, where you deal with cryptocurrencies, where you make payments, etc.
Correct.
Second app could be for some other, e-commerce purpose, where you show different products. We can scan the product, we can see how the product was produced and where it was sent, and we can trace the product. So that is supply chain DApp.
Right.
So in a single metaverse, you can have multiple DApps: payment DApp, supply chain DApp, and a different gaming DApp as well. So a single metaverse can have multiple DApps.
Wow, very nice. And since you just mentioned the gaming industry, we see a lot of developments and new immersive gaming experience in the metaverse. What do you have to say about that?
Right. So whatever games you have been playing so far, you were actually spending money. You were not earning money from them, right?
Right.
So this is the first
money
time.
spend कर रहे हैं या फिर internet का bill दे रहे हैं basically.
Correct, yeah. Either you were buying, if you see the better the app, better the game was, it was more costly.
Right.
So this is the first time that you are earning money from the game.
We will earn money from games?
Correct.
Okay.
So that is called P2E, play to earn games.
Play to earn, yes. A lot of hype is around this concept of play to earn. Please explain.
So basically, you play a game, suppose you perform well. Let's take simple example of car racing. You race against 10 cars, out of which you are the winner. Suppose if you win, you will get 10 coins.
Okay.
10 tokens basically of that ecosystem, whatever ecosystem you are playing.
Okay.
So that's how people earn a lot of tokens, and they also stake these tokens into some ecosystem. So they will earn money instead of spending money for a game. So that is the innovation, I believe. Even though gamers are earning money now, like that they were wasting time earlier, they were not earning money. Now the gamers are actually, they are becoming productive in some way.
Wow, that's really quite a development. And I think recently our Prime Minister also gave us a heads up in the gaming industry, and he said, we want more encouragement and more innovation to come up in the world of gaming. So I think something good is in the offing, right? Where do you see our country? Where do you see India in the next few years in the world of gaming?
See, India is having a huge young population. And most of the people, as of now, they are used to Web2 games, where you just waste your time. You don't make any time, because once you're playing this P2E games, you're not just playing game, you're also getting introduced to an ecosystem, a Web3 ecosystem. So you will learn about tokens, how they work. Eventually you'll learn about cryptocurrency. Then basically you'll get introduced to blockchain concepts as well. So people are getting introduced to this blockchain Web3 concepts through the help of game. जैसे किसी ने गेम स्टार्ट किया तो वो वहीं पे उसकी जर्नी खत्म नहीं होती है, because he will earn some tokens. He has to hold that token securely. So he had to learn about security of these tokens, how to take care of these funds in blockchain. So उसका जो learning curve है तभी वहीं से start हो जैसे वो गेम खेलना चालू करता है.
Wow. मतलब खेल खेल में सीखो.
Right. So it's just not game. If you're playing a Web3 game, you're earning tokens. You are also learning about the blockchain ecosystem. You're getting adapted to a new technology which is coming up.
From the world of gaming to the world of entertainment, where does Metaverse take us?
Okay, so basically, so far, if you have to go for entertainment, you have to go for, you have to go to theater, you have to go at some place, to get yourself acquainted with the entertainment.
Right.
But with Metaverse, this is changing. So if you see, just imagine, there is a city, there is a entertainment city, where there is theater, where there is live events going on. And if you have gone to Dubai, there is a place called Global Village.
Yes, yes.
So in Global Village, basically we have all this entertainment at just single place.
Right.
So we can have the same Global Village in terms of Metaverse.
Wow.
Because to visit the Global Village, you have to go to Dubai and you have to go to that place, right? But in Metaverse, it can be done very easily. You just buy a ticket and you just enter the Metaverse.
Okay. And in the Metaverse, what can we see in the world of entertainment? What all experiences can we have in the world of entertainment?
Basically, you can, whatever you're experiencing right now in terms of real world, you can experience everything there. You can go to music live shows. You can see that movies, what you're watching right now in theaters. You can have artificial theaters, where you can actually go and sit in the particular artificial theater and watch the movie.
Okay.
And you can buy even tickets from the Metaverse.
And movies, usually we see it in front of our screens, but can we actually have an immersive experience where we can be a part of the film and have the film all around us? Can that kind of a technology
yes.
be on the offing?
Yes, that's completely possible with the help of VR headsets. If you see, the VR sets are getting more advanced now. Mm-hmm. There is a company called Victoria VR.
Okay.
So basically, they are developing a complete, metaverse where you can actually go and experience the entertainment, and you can go and experience the complete metaverse with the help of that VR. They are keeping all the devices on you, and you can move your hands and you can experience the metaverse.
So I can actually see the hero and the heroine and everybody around me?
Very likely. I mean, this is going to happen, suppose you're going to watch a cartoon movie, a 3D movie, and it would be a better experience, instead of wearing that 3D glasses and actually going into that 3D moving and, playing, just be in that world. So it will be more immersive experience.
Amazing. With all the Mickey Mouse and Donald Ducks around me,
Correct.
It'll be like a Disney experience.
Correct. And, this will be good experience for kids as well, because kids, they don't like to, just watch a movie. They would like to be part of it.
Even the recent news that the ex-CEO of Disney has also landed in the Metaverse is quite a heads up for the Metaverse industry, right?
Yes, correctly. So basically, if you see, most of we real people will have avatars in Metaverse very soon. So, even the kids will have their own avatars. Suppose you are playing a game. So you will have your own avatar which will be very similar to you, which will be quite replica of you. So all these kids, the gaming industry, they will be becoming more real experience actually. And
wow.
You will be spending more time, you are spending most of the time on laptop right now. So you will be spending more time wearing these VR headsets in the Metaverse in the coming days.
Amazing. There was also a news that the VR headsets have actually helped people out of trauma. And, many people who are locked in their own world because of VR therapy, they can imagine a virtual world in front of their eyes. So you have anything to say on that note?
Yes, basically, if you are somewhere in real, because if you see in wearing a VR set, it's a different experience. We feel so real. Mm-hmm. Even if you are walking, if you are running, it feels very real compared to watching something. So that's why if you experience something real, the brain reacts in the same way. Mm-hmm. So that's why, even if you're listening music in Metaverse, it's 100% different experience than watching music in YouTube or TV. So being in that experience itself, your brain at some time, it forgets that you are not in real world. And it feels like you are actually in the real world, being in the Metaverse.
Thank you, Vivek, so much for giving us this amazing experience of the Metaverse.
Thanks for inviting me here.
We are extremely happy to have such amazing guests with us, friends. And are you not excited to find out what's going on in the world of Metaverse? So to deep dive with me, keep watching your favorite series, Crypto Masters, and keep watching Crypto TV. I'm Vinita Chatterjee, signing off.